What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a gold update and just let you guys know what is going on inside my mind in terms of this past buy we had, this current sell, and a possible re-entry point on this sell we have. So as we all know, it's been a rather slow week. We're still in this really big range. Um, this sell yesterday, which I did not end up getting in, we can see that it came from 61, and we'll go in a little bit further depth because we had like a prior daily high that at the time was right here on this mark that's going to be yellow, right? You can see over here. Right, the prior daily high during this day, the prior daily high was right here. And all we really did is we had nice support from it or nice resistance from it. And then during New York, we took all of that liquidity, we broke the high, and then we instantly rejected. So this is something I missed, but this is how you could have traded it is if you had that marked up and you had your 61% and you were looking for a trade, you would have been able to get in on this with the stop just at the high. And then you guys know me, I always give it at least 10 pips. So it would be a 666 pip stop loss. We got to get that off of there. 67 pip stop, right? You would have first targeted the lows and then you would have targeted the I would have targeted the right. You would have had the lows and then the prior low target. The prior low would have been the main target, right? And then that body, the last bullish body, which is right here, which is right where we came to, right? So that's just something that you could have had in mind, the way you could have traded it. It is what it is, right? Can't catch everything. So then we had this support resistance level marked up. You could see wicks, bodies below where you had basically this bullish push is like what we saw that we just outlined here, right? We probably had some kind of a prior daily low right there. And then on 15, you go back on hour actually. And then back on hour, you see you broke it and it wasn't immediate rejection. But once you got back above it, you could have bought here or here, regardless, just a little outline. But we had this support level that we had marked up. We had our what was it? We had a 4 hour level right here. And then we had our 1 hour level a little bit lower that we was mentioning, right? You can go down all the way to like 15 and you could mark the 15 if you wanted, which the 15 is exactly where we bounced from. So that's why we was wanting to take that buy. I know we did get in a little bit early right here. And then we did have a little bit of drawdown, maybe 20 pips. But as soon as we opened at 6 o'clock Eastern time after the market closed, all we saw was bullish to the upside. Now, another thing that we saw is here we had our high, and then we broke those highs with this 130 is where we had this pullback. And if you look, it was a nice little 61% pullback. And then you had further bullish. And then here, right before New York, you really went wild again. One thing I will mark up on here, right here is a no wick candle, right? That was another thing we was targeting down here. We had some 4 hour no wick and stuff. That's why we were looking at, we cleared it and we were going to buy, right? So we had this no wick here that we cleared. I believe we might have had a 1 hour. I could be wrong. No, it was a 1 and a 4 together. Regardless, we had this 4 hour, no, 1 hour. No, we have 4 and 1 hour no wick. This is where we cleared and we sold today. We have that no wick. We could have this 4 hour. Some of this stuff I don't have marked up because like it's covered already, right? Like we have a support resistance area inside of this 4 hour. I have it in there, which is our final TP. I added it here for you guys. And we have another 4 hour that's a little bit higher, right? That's 46. So that's why we have our, I believe it's our 47 TP or 48, even a little bit higher. So yeah, as long as we get this hour to close nice and bearish, I will be looking for basically a repeat of what had happened. Get this out of the way of what happened here, right? where you had a bullish push to break the highs and then consolidation. So you had the lows, you broke the lows. So that's the first area that you can really mark up, is from the low rejection when you kept pushing to the highest rejection when you were having a little support resistance. So that area right there. You see I have an alert set for it, but I'll reset it again. I would look for a beginning of that 64, and then I would just start looking for 38 and 61, right? So 38 is in that, 61 is a little bit higher. But what I'm trying to say is if we get a pullback to either that 38 or our 61, I will look to add a little bit more to my position. And we'll look to just take it down. I believe there's another no wick right here too. Open, high, low. Yeah, there is a no wick right here. You guys know, I really like my no wicks, and here is just another example of it, the one that I mentioned that goes all the way from 15 all the way to 4 hour. You have this no wick candle, right? No wick, right? Which we have cleared now, right? And even on 15, you see all we did is clear it. And then we had a rejection. So that's why I like my no wick. So I believe we should come lower. Oh my, what just happened? Oh my computer is going crazy. But yeah, this isn't supposed to be a long live. Sorry if there was a little bit of a clusterfuck there at the end, but I just wanted to let you guys know my view on gold. Why does it keep doing this? I just wanted to let you guys know my views on it. So that's basically what I'm going to be looking for. Is if we can get that pullback, perfect. If we can't, it's also fine, But on that pullback, I would look to sell some more. And I hope you guys are having a great week. Hopefully, we can get a little bit of live trading tomorrow. I haven't really seen anything on either of our pairs here, except right here, actually. You can see we bounce off of that daily nicely. But here is where we have a daily order block, daily level of supply, as some of you call it, right? And we're bouncing off of that right now. I'm already more bearish on this NASDAQ for some reason. I just kind of am. So just at a quick glance, right, if we can see continued bearish pressure, well, I mean, it's a little bit late in the day to be trading this, but if we could get a nice sell to end the week, that would be nice. Over here, I'm not getting in on this. Like I said, it's too late in the day for me to try and trade an index. And then going to take a quick look at US 30. We just had continued bullish pressure. We're back at our highs where we outlined the resistance from. So it is very possible that what you end up seeing is further bearishness, right? Because we have this daily level. If we can close below that daily level, I will look to take a short with the stop loss at the highs, 41 pip. I'll make it 55. And then I would look to take the current weekly low, which should be right about here, right? So that would be my main target. So we can look into that for tomorrow, possible Asian entry, really depending on how price moves. But most likely a New York entry for tomorrow. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great week. Hope you guys are able to capitalize a little bit on our gold buys. I know that even Oase had sent a buy too. So you had, do a confirmation to get in on that. And hopefully you did. If you didn't, well, that's a little bit your fault. But we will keep you guys updated with our sell. And if we do get that bit of pullback, I will look to send you guys a re-entry. Hope to see you guys tomorrow on our live.